They say love begins with a glance, but few truly understand why. In a world where everyone's talking, posting, chasing, the real connection is still found in silence, in the meeting of two eyes that forget everything else exists. Think about it. Every great love story, every unforgettable spark, starts not with a word but with a look. A moment that feels both electric and peaceful at once. A gaze that says, I see you, not just your beauty, but your soul. Because eyes are not just windows to the soul, they are bridges between hearts. And when you learn how to use them, not as a trick, not as a tool, but as a language of truth and presence, you'll never have to chase love again. So tonight, I want to show you something powerful. 4 eye contact tricks that will make any woman fall. Every time. Not through manipulation, not through ego, but through energy, through understanding female psychology and the magic of emotional presence. Because once you master the language of the eyes, you'll discover something beautiful. You don't need to speak to be felt. You just need to look and mean it. When a man first lays eyes on a woman, something subtle happens before he even speaks. A quiet electricity fills the air. But here's the truth: most men rush that moment. They look too fast, glance too hard, or divert too soon. Real power lies in the stillness, in the slow, deliberate act of truly seeing her. The moment your eyes find hers, don't dart away. Hold it just long enough for her to feel that you noticed, that you absorbed her presence. That extra second becomes a spark, a silent message that says, you are worth noticing. It's not about staring, it's about awareness. When your gaze lingers softly, without hunger, she senses it. Women are born readers of energy. They can feel when attention is pure or when it's predatory. The slow recognition gaze is about admiration, not possession. It's saying, I see you, not, I want to own you. And in that subtle difference lies the heartbeat of emotional attraction. There's a moment, that quiet second when she catches you looking, where both hearts skip, just slightly. And if your eyes don't flinch, if you remain calm and grounded, she'll feel something most men never give her: presence. In that pause, you're no longer just another face in the crowd. You become a memory forming in real time. It's like that quote. Sometimes, it's not what you say that touches a woman's heart, but how you look at her when words fall silent. Your gaze becomes a soft introduction before you ever speak. It builds anticipation, curiosity, and comfort all at once. And when you finally do speak, she already feels like she's met a part of you. That's the magic of slow recognition. It's not just eye contact, it's emotional contact. It's the quiet art of saying, I see you. Not just your beauty, but your being. There's a rare power in silence, especially between two people who feel the tension of something new. Most men rush to fill every second with words, jokes, or compliments, afraid that silence means awkwardness. But what they don't realize is that silence, when paired with calm, confident eye contact, is magnetic. It creates a field of energy that can't be described, only felt. When you're talking to her, let moments breathe. Don't rush the rhythm of your voice or look away when the quiet settles in. Let your eyes do what words can't. A silent moment shared between two souls can reveal more honesty than hours of conversation. Because when neither of you speaks, and yet something moves between you, that's connection. That's chemistry. It's in those unspoken seconds that attraction deepens. It's like the world pauses, sounds fade, thoughts dissolve, and all that's left is the heartbeat of energy passing between your eyes and hers. She'll remember that silence long after your words are forgotten. Because it wasn't empty. It was charged. You didn't break it, and that showed her something powerful. That you're comfortable in your own skin. Women feel safest with men who don't need to prove anything. When your eyes stay steady and your silence stays soft, you tell her, without saying a word, I'm not afraid of being here. With you. That calm presence becomes irresistible. It's emotional security disguised as mystery. There's a quote that says, the deepest connections are born not in conversation, but in the spaces between them. And that's true. When she feels that you can hold that silence with peace, not tension. You stop being a stranger and become someone who understands her rhythm. The magnetic silence isn't about dominance. It's about depth. It's two souls speaking in a language too ancient for words. There's something disarming about warmth. It melts resistance without effort. And one of the most powerful ways to project warmth is through the soft blink and smile. When your eyes lock with hers, and instead of staring intensely, you blink softly. Then let a gentle smile rise, not from the lips first, but from the eyes. Something shifts inside her. She feels safe. She feels seen. She feels the emotional permission to open up. Psychologists call it micro-validation. It's the subtle cues that say, I understand you, without a single word. But emotionally, it's so much more. It's connection, it's gentleness. It's what every woman secretly craves. Not dominance, not arrogance, but calm assurance wrapped in kindness. That smile, born in the eyes, tells her your energy is stable. It says, you can trust this moment. Because while confidence draws attention, warmth holds it. You can make her laugh, impress her with charm, but that quiet, authentic smile during eye contact, that's what she remembers. Imagine you're talking, and she shares something real, something honest. Instead of reacting loudly, you blink slowly and smile softly, as if to say, I get it. That instant becomes a bridge, emotional and invisible, where her heart steps closer. That's how love begins, not in grand gestures, but in micro moments where safety meets desire. As one poet wrote, the eyes that smile before the lips do, speak in a language the heart never forgets. That's the essence of this trick. You're not acting. You're aligning your emotions, your energy, and your presence. Women fall not for perfection, but for peace. And a man whose eyes can smile without words gives her both peace and passion together. There's a secret rhythm in every gaze between two people, and whoever looks away first breaks it. Not because of dominance or ego, but because the eyes silently speak one truth. Who can stay with connection longer? The look away last rule isn't about staring or challenging. It's about calm certainty. It's about saying with your presence, I'm here and I'm not running from this moment. When you lock eyes with her, time slows down. You'll feel that inner pulse, that soft panic urging you to look away first. But that's the test, not of strength, but of comfort. If you can breathe through it, if you can keep your gaze soft but unbroken, she'll feel it instantly. Because that calm eye contact radiates one powerful message of safety. Women are emotional empaths. They sense energy faster than logic can explain. When your eyes stay grounded and relaxed, it tells her you're not hiding behind nerves or pretending confidence. You're simply present. And presence is magnetic. It draws her, and not because it's flashy, but because it's rare. When most men feel that rush of connection, they break it out of fear of being seen too deeply. But when you hold your gaze, you show her you're unafraid of depth. That single second becomes something she replays in her mind later, when she wonders why you felt different. There's a quote that whispers, the moment you stop running from connection, love begins to find you. That's the heart of this rule. Don't look away first, not to win, but to reveal steadiness, to show her your soul doesn't flinch. And when you finally do look away, do it with intention, slowly, naturally, almost like you're reluctant to leave that gaze behind. That subtle motion leaves a trail of curiosity, a silent echo that says, he was unshaken. He saw me, and I felt it. That's how eyes leave a mark, not with intensity, but with peace. The peace of a man who's not afraid to connect. Real connection isn't built through charm or clever words. It's built through attunement, the art of feeling with someone, not just for them. The emotional mirror is that moment when your eyes start reflecting her inner world. It's when she's speaking and you, without thinking, match her rhythm. The softness when she's vulnerable, the spark when she's playful, the quiet when she's thoughtful. When you do that, something magical happens. She feels understood. And that's where emotional attraction begins. Because women don't fall for looks. They fall for resonance. They fall for the man who listens with his eyes. Imagine she's telling you about her dreams, or maybe something that once broke her heart. Instead of nodding impatiently or looking distracted, your eyes stay locked in, calm, attentive, open. You let her emotion reflect in your gaze, like two souls mirroring each other. That's emotional intimacy without words. It's empathy turned into presence. There's a quiet power in being emotionally in sync. It tells her, you're not alone in what you feel. And women crave that kind of validation more than compliments or admiration. Because when she sees herself reflected in your eyes, it feels like home. Like she's found someone who doesn't just look at her, but gets her. You'll know it's working when she softens. Her voice lowers, her shoulders relax, her smile lingers. She starts to open pieces of herself she usually hides. Because your eyes told her it's safe. And that safety is what makes attraction turn into trust. As a writer once said, the most intimate thing you can do for someone is to understand them. And the emotional mirror is how you say, I understand you, without sound. It's subtle, it's soulful, and it's unforgettable. When your energy dances with hers in silence, she doesn't just fall for your face. She falls for the way you make her feel seen. This is where all the other moments lead. The one that can't be faked, acted, or forced. The soul hold isn't a trick. It's the purest form of eye contact. The kind that feels like your souls recognize each other before your minds do. It's the gaze that happens when you stop performing and just be. When you look at her like you already know her story. Her laughter, her heartbreak, her quiet strength, something awakens between you. It's not lust. It's not infatuation. It's familiarity. It's that unspoken sense that maybe, just maybe, you've met before, somewhere beyond this lifetime. Women feel this deeply. Because they don't fall for appearances. They fall for energy. When you look at her with that steady softness, when your eyes hold hers without tension or expectation, she feels seen not for her beauty, but for her essence. And that's what every woman secretly craves, to be recognized beyond her surface. Your gaze in that moment becomes more than visual. It becomes emotional gravity. It says, you're safe here. You're valued here. You're known here. And when she feels that, she won't be able to explain it. She'll just replay that look in her mind, again and again. There's a quote that says, when two souls are meant to meet, even their eyes whisper hello. That's what the soul hold is. The quiet hello between two hearts that don't need words. It's timeless. It's peaceful. It's the opposite of chasing. Because real attraction doesn't chase, it connects. To reach that point, you have to drop all pretension. Forget the tricks, the rehearsed charm, the cool demeanor. Just see her. Look into her eyes like they hold a story worth reading. Because they do. And when your gaze says, I'm not here to impress you, I'm here to understand you, she'll feel that truth. That's when everything changes. Because the right gaze doesn't demand attention. It creates connection. It doesn't say, look at me. It whispers, I see you. And when you master that, when your eyes can speak love without a single word, you won't have to make her fall. She'll already be there, in that unspoken space between your hearts. When two people truly connect, words become unnecessary. The eyes say everything. The heart listens quietly. And in that silence, something real begins. So remember this. Your gaze is more powerful than any compliment, any line, any move. It can make her feel safe or seen, or even fall, not because of what you do, but because of what you feel. Don't just look at her. See her. Don't just make contact. Make connection. And the next time your eyes meet hers, let them speak a little softer, a little slower, like two souls remembering each other. Because in the end, love isn't found through effort. It's found through energy. And when your energy is calm, kind, and real, every woman will feel it. Every time.